Hello, my name is Radoslav Savchomik, and here is my screencast about math presentation, CA, about function and motion. Each part of the task 1 is put on the separate card. Here we have just the functions, and to get straight line, we simply add or subtract something to the x. We can also multiply x. Just the greatest power of x can be 0 or 1. If we have power of x as a even number, like 2, 4, 6, we then get U-shape graph. If we have some number to the power of x, as we can see, the graph just going nearly from 0, but it didn't touch the 0 line, x line, and in one point it's go straight to the up. Here we can see the log of x graph and tan x. Second part was about motion. Basically all the functions are about circular or wave motion, but first was the straight line. Here, even if we use cosine, because the second point is the constant number, so we just get straight line. If we have constant number, but our t, so our unit for the angle change, we get wave, and if we combine for the point sine and cosine, we get the circular motion. In this case, we multiply sine and multiply cosine by 2, and that just make the radius of the circle bigger, like you can see here. The radius is now 2 because we multiply sine and cosine by 2. If we multiply angle also by some number, like here we multiply by 3, our point move 3 times faster. So to create a circle, create 360 units motion, 360 degrees motion, we just use 120 units for that. Here are mostly the same. Here we can see also we can see if we add or subtract some number from the sine or cosine, we manipulate the center of the circle, like adding +3 and -3, we move center of the circle on the x, 3 units on the x and -3 units on the y-axis. And to control a starting point, we just put sine or cosine in different places. Like here we have cosine in x and sine in y. To change that, if we change that and we will have sine in x and cosine in y, then we change also the starting point of the starting position of the first point of our circle. And in the last part, just ask if we have time and points, starting points and ending points, what is the function to calculate that movement. And here you have all calculation and also check for that. And second part was about circular motion. Also we have the time, 120 units. We know where it starts on 0, what was the radius, the center point, and initial, so starting point. And also the question was, what is the function for that? So to be sure that on 0 we are on 2 and 7, we just simple put 0 on in the t value as a t value, multiply, and here we have checking. Now we know that the correct answer is 5 times sin, 3 times t plus 2, and for y is 5 times cosine, 3 times t plus 2. Thank you for watching.